In today's lesson, I am going to teach you 10 everyday idioms or phrases that you can use in your day-to-day English conversations. Now, as always, make sure that you're paying attention because I will have a few quiz questions to test your listening skills, and let's see if you can get those correct. I'm ready to have a good time. I hope you are also. The first one is, it's muggy outside. It's muggy outside. Now, when you use this particular phrase, you're describing the weather as being humid or sticky. Here, where I live in the state of Georgia in the United States, it is very humid. It can be 70 or 80 degrees outside, but because it is muggy or very humid, it can feel like 85 or 90 degrees. So you would describe that as being muggy. Another phrase that you can use is, it's raining cats and dogs. Now, this is another idiom or phrase that you can use to describe the weather when it's raining very, very hard. Of course, it's not literally raining cats and dogs, but it's a phrase that we use to describe that it is raining very, very hard and it is difficult to see when you're walking or driving a vehicle. Come rain or shine. Now, this is a weather idiom, but it is a phrase that describes that no matter what comes, you are going to do a particular thing. You are not going to allow anything to impede or hinder your progress. You're saying that you're going to reach a goal. So you may say, come rain or shine, we're going to have a baby this year. So you may be married and you're trying to get pregnant and you're telling your spouse, look, we're going to be active because we're going to have a child this year. Another phrase that you can use is, you make me sick. Now, you're not saying that a person is literally making you unhealthy or they're making you want to vomit. But when you say you make me sick, you're saying that you're tired of someone. They're making you angry. They're causing you frustration. And so you may say, you know what? If you keep popping your knuckles, I am going to hit you because you're making me sick. Okay, stop clicking your pen. You're aggravating me or making me sick. Have you ever seen someone that constantly clicks their pen and you'll just say, will you stop that? It's irritating. You're making me sick. Another phrase that you can use is tearing me up inside. So someone may tell you some drastic or terrible news, and it may really get to you and you say, oh my goodness, that is really tearing me up inside. Someone may tell you about someone that you have a relationship that has died or taken ill or gotten sick, and you say, I can't get them off my mind. It is really tearing me up inside. So you're describing anguish or pain or hurt. You know, you didn't give me a kiss this morning. It's really tearing me up inside. All right. Here's our first pop quiz question for today's lesson. How would you complete this? Fill in the blank. I will get me a house by the end of the year blank. So fill in this blank with one of the idioms or phrases that we talked about in the first section. I will get me a house by the end of the year blank. Let's see if you can get that correct. Okay, number 6, for all the marbles. for all the marbles. So this is a phrase that you would use when you're describing that you are going to take a pretty big risk. So if you were an athlete and there were 3 seconds left on the clock, the announcer may say, and they're shooting the ball for all of the marbles. It's 3 seconds left. They're going to take the last shot to try to win the game. You know what? I'm going to talk to her. I don't care if she embarrasses me. You may say, I'm going to ask her her name. I'm going for all the marbles. So you're taking a great risk. Now, the young lady you go talk to, she may say she's not interested. So you're taking a risk. You're going for all the marbles. Hit the road simply means get out of here, or we're about to leave. Hey, it's time to go on vacation. Let's hit the road. Let's leave. Let's get out of here. Hit the road. Or you may tell someone, it's time for you to hit the road. You got to go. Get out my house. All right. Be my guest. Be my guest is a very common phrase that we use in English terms, and it just simply means to go right ahead. Okay? Try it. Be my guest. I have no problem with what you're going to do. May I have one of these apples? Sure, be my guest. May I come over and watch a movie with you? Sure, be my guest. Okay. Can I borrow $500? No. Or you just may say, sure, hold on, be my guest. I'll write you a check now, or I'll send it to you through Cash App. Okay. Be my guest. I have no problem with what you want to do. I have butterflies. I have butterflies. So butterflies doesn't necessarily mean you have the actual insect on you or in you, but it describes being nervous. So you may have the butterflies when it comes to leaving me a comment. You may be nervous about what I'm going to say. So you may say, I would leave Jay a comment, but I have butterflies. Or I would go and ask my boss if I can get off this weekend, but I have butterflies about asking him. Or if someone had to get on stage to make a speech, they may have stage fright or say, my stomach hurts. I have butterflies. So you're anxious, you're nervous about doing or saying a particular thing. And the last phrase that you can use today when you're speaking to someone is saying, take your time. Take your time. You're basically saying that you're in no hurry. Okay. I'm in no rush. I'm trying to do this. You know what? Just take your time. You're good. We have 10 minutes. Take your time. So these are 10 idioms or phrases that you can use when speaking English. Let's look at this last pop quiz question and test your listening skills. How would you complete this fill in the blank? This is my last $100 and I'm going blank to win this bet. So the answer to this one will come from the last section or the second section. This is my last $100 and I'm going blank to win this bet. Let's see if you can get that one right. Now, before I leave today, I want to read a recent comment from someone that they left on a video. And here, I like this. They said, bro, you got my respect and love. Thank you, bro, or brother. Now I can use this without having doubts. That's what learning English is all about. It's about building your confidence. And I replied with a thumbs up and said, let's go. Keep that confidence. Love to hear this. It really makes my day when I hear about so many different viewers that learn at least one thing from my lessons. And with that being said, if you have learned something today, or I have helped you improve your English just a little bit, leave me a comment, but especially leave me a like. That will really help the channel out. And I want to say thank you so much for watching this entire video. Feel free to share it with a friend. And if you enjoy my teaching style, consider following me on Instagram as well as my podcast. Those links are down in the description and you can enjoy those. My name is Jay, and I have numerous videos on YouTube to help you understand and speak better English. Just search Jay's Learning School or use the links down in the description. I hope you join me on my next lesson and enjoy some of these videos and lessons until the next time we meet. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's lesson, be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. Also, enjoy these videos that will help you understand and speak better English. My name is Jay, and I hope you join me on my next lesson.